Hello and welcome back to Knights HQ. I am joined by the one and only Jay Nelson.
Hello, Lav. Good intro.
Thank you.
10 out of 10.
It's almost like I do this for a living.
You do.
I do.
The Yap Factory, I believe it's called.
It is.
Is it a Yap Factory today? Is Knights HQ a Yap Factory?
Knights HQ is a Yap Factory today. We're yapping. We're going to yap to some fans at the stadium.
Yeah.
Going to yap about footy.
Yeah.
Going to yap about more footy.
Yeah.
Boys had a good win on the weekend.
They did. It was good. Sunday Arvo and Newey.
And I got a bit of conspiracy theory for you.
Hit me.
Put your tinfoil hat on.
Yeah, no. Wait up. Yep. On.
I think the podcast has the magic touch. Adam O'Brien, if you're listening to this, you're welcome.
Look, that may be correct. No one can really confirm or deny that Fletch had 4 tries on the weekend.
I did tell him,
and he was
on Sunday. I was like, "You're welcome for that." He goes, "Thanks."
Knights HQ podcast appearance. Does that equal performance on the field?
I think the NRL are going to ban podcast appearances for being performance enhancing.
Yeah. He did really well though. Hey,
great game from him.
How good was it to watch?
Oh,
second game on the wing too.
He's just a gun.
He doesn't look out of place, does he? He doesn't look like nervous. Doesn't look.
No. And you know what my favourite thing about it is? Every time I say in our like family group chat about footy, I'm like, this person's real good. I am always right when it's the Knights. I'm like, oh, Brad Mabes's going to play Origin. Dad's like, he's not going to play Origin. Bang.
Yeah.
Now he loves him.
Yeah.
I was like, Fletch, you watch him. He's going to do good things.
Yeah.
Remember that game? He goes, that Fletch Sharp is really good. I'm like, I told you.
Yeah.
I told you.
That's good.
I'm never wrong.
Well, he's, as Adam has said in plenty of press conferences, he has to put him in the 17. So when someone is that talented, you play him out of position knowing that he just has to be in the 17, sort of says a lot about
he'll just do
how good he's a footy player, but also, as all the boys have said as well, how hard he trains, how good of a bloke he is, you know. He's
just good vibes, and I think he really wants to be here, which is like an underrated quality.
Yeah, he's a genuine person. Like we were talking to him last week.
Yeah,
you know, he's not just saying what he's saying to sound good on a podcast. He believes what he's saying, and he's saying that.
And he walks in here with like enthusiasm. Like this is where he wants to be.
Correct.
He's happy to be here. He loves this club. He lives and breathes it.
Yeah,
and it shows on the field. Yeah,
no, I think. Overall, our performance was really good. Obviously, you don't want to leak in 18 points, but our attack looked a lot better, looked a bit more free. Obviously, that try on halftime was, you know, a few things had to, the bounce of the ball had to go our way. Actually, Sharpie did media today, and he made the joke that KP said, "Oh yeah, nah, that was all set up. That was all part of
meant to be like that.
Yeah, it was all part of the play. We just executed perfectly."
They're just gunning for the Socceroos call up.
Yeah, but yeah, I think with our forwards were really good, with Jacob being out. Obviously, you know, there was another reshuffle there with the bench and things like that, but Croaks came on, did a really good job. Jonesy came on, did a really good job. You know, those are the guys that I think are underestimated with holding the keys to how well we play. You know, guys like Frizz, guys like DSAF, guys like Adam Elliott, guys like Leo, they are, you know, they're the guns. So they're always going to give you something. So when the guys that are coming off the bench that aren't normally there or getting a late call up, when they're giving you, you know, they're doing their job as well, it really does help for the outcome of the game.
See.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, Map's got his first try too.
We love that.
That was mad. I was right on the spot too, so I got some really nice photos of him scoring his first try. So that's always nice to be able to give someone there. Is there like the camera audio
of you being like,
yeah? Oh, yeah. It definitely would have been there if it was recording for sure. But no, it was good. It was, you know, Maps has been in and out of the starting side, obviously, with injuries to Braddy and Dill Lucas. You know, he's in there and he's, you know, done a good job and got over for a try, so he would have been stoked with that.
Getting it at home as well. Ooh.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And, you know, he's really close with Greg, so playing alongside Greg and having him there to celebrate with. The photo I got of him is Greg picking him up and putting him over his shoulder, so, you know, it was a nice moment.
That one's going on the wall.
Yeah, correct.
That's
said it right.
That's the family Christmas card this year.
100%. And then, unfortunately, the girls, lost to the Dragons. Yeah, man, the Dragons came to play.
They did.
You just got to tip the cap. And they were 10-0 down too, which, as much as it sucks to say it, because obviously we're on the other end of the game, you know, sometimes you got to tip the cap. If you're down 10-0 and you come back and score 18 unanswered points, you know, they deserve to win. So, but
it was a brutal game as well, a bit of a bloodbath.
Yeah, there was lots of stoppages. Hey, you know,
lots of like injuries as well. But I think that's going to be the interesting thing heading into like the back end of the NRLW season. I think who plays finals is going to very much be dependent on who has a good like depth.
Yeah.
Because I think every team in the league is battling injury. Like, I don't know how many teams don't have someone out with a season-long injury at this point.
Well, man, like CJ was a massive out for us. Like, we don't know when she'll be back, but, you know.
We're manifesting?
Yeah, like she's a huge out. You know, CJ's a world-class player. So, you know, we knew how much she meant to us and how much we sort of missed her in the middle. We had our chances. There was just a bit of polish lacked on a couple of our attacking sets. But, you know, the thing is too, you know, we're the first to admit, you know, when you're going into a game like that, you've got confidence because you know who's on the field and you know the pedigree that we have across the park. So a loss like that does dent the confidence a little bit. A bit of the ego might get dinted, but...
I will say, though, last year was round 2. We lost 1 game.
Yeah.
We've technically, I've crunched the numbers.
Yeah.
Technically, we've gone a full season without a loss.
Yeah.
And, last year we lost round 2. We still came through and found our stride after that.
Well, the thing is, because the women's season's 9 rounds, and then you've got 1 round of semis, then the grand final, you know, there's no second bite of the cherry in semi-finals when it comes to NRLW. So if you're going to lose a game or have a little reality check, you want it now. You don't want it later in the year because... you're not going to have another chance, especially if you do it if you have a bad game in that semi-final, you know, there's a grand final on the line. You don't get a second bite of the cherry. So I think our girls will really, you know, you could tell on the field after it, they lost to heart. You know, they're going into every game wanting to win every game and they know that they can. So when they come up short, that would be something that would play on their minds. But, you know, you've got to chalk it up to a bit of experience. A lot of our new girls... it's good for them to experience a bit of that too. You know, if you're coming into a club that's had 2 premierships and they don't lose very often, you could get a little bit complacent.
There'd surely be quite a few people in the team that have actually never lost for us.
Well, that was Tamika's first loss at McDonald Jones Stadium on the weekend. So, you know, that's the team that we have. They win a lot of games. So, you know, it's
But I think it was a round of upsets. Like we saw the Titans lost to the Broncos.
Yeah. What was the score there? Like
44-4.
That's crazy.
So I think it's going to be one of those seasons where I don't think any game is predictable. And I think maybe, not that a loss is ever good, but I think maybe everybody after this round will actually go, you just don't know what's going to happen. Anything could happen. Things are different this year.
Correct. And I think we'll only be stronger for it. So... look out, Sharks. The girls, they're coming.
We're coming for you. Oh, the good news is we're still in the top 4.
Okay. Say that again. Sorry, go.
The good news of all this, we're still in the top 4.
Yep.
If finals are played tomorrow, we would be in.
Yeah. So it's like, I think the Sharks are undefeated on 6 points. Then there's a couple on 4.
Sharks, and then I think everybody else is on 4.
Is there a couple of teams that haven't won 2 games, maybe?
Oh, like beneath us.
Yeah.
But
There's like a log jam on 4 points, essentially. Yeah, cool. Oh, yeah. Big weekend this weekend.
Big weekend.
Double header at Shark Park, both men and women. Sunday. Shark Park's a fun ground. You know, for working purposes, it's like...
it's good vibes.
It's, you know, the facilities are old school. So, you know, you got to, you know, have your laptop on your lap while you're in your little chair on the sideline trying to find a spot to do your work.
Chair.
Yeah. But I like going to suburban grounds. They've got a bit of soul in them, you know.
Yeah.
Feels like
the heart of rugby league.
Yeah, that type of thing. So it's always a good time. Now, before the game,
we had a chat
on Sunday. We went out and chatted to the people of Newcastle.
Yeah, we put the microphone to the ground and let the people of Newcastle say their piece.
It was Olympic themed. It was also score prediction themed.
Yeah, so we got some I wonder if anyone...
Did anyone get it? Do we know? Okay. Surely someone got close. I'm pretty sure a couple of them were like...
Here's just both reactions. Oh, wow, someone got it. That's impressive. Oh, no one got it. Damn.
Yeah, I think a few people were close. There was a couple of like 40 to 10s and a couple of like 30 to 10s maybe, which is kind of ish, right? Anyway, we're going to go to that now. The people in Newcastle at front of McDonald Jones Stadium.
Hello, my name is Jay Nelson. This is my friend Lavender. We're at the front of McDonald Jones Stadium. It's Sunday afternoon. It's Knights v Tigers into Knights v Dragons. We're getting amongst the people. Lav, what are we doing?
We're asking about footy, about the Olympics, about what else would you want to do on a day like this than watch a doubleheader at McDonald Jones?
We're topical. We're in Newcastle. It's happening. Let's go. We are here with Chris, mate. Good to see you. Great jersey.
Thanks, man.
Sunday afternoon in Newcastle. Doesn't get much better.
Couldn't get any better. No.
What's your score prediction for today's game?
Oh, mate, I couldn't tell you. Probably 40 to 16 Knights.
I like that. 13 plus. We're all about that. Lavender also has a question.
If Tyson Gamble was in the Olympics, what's he winning gold in? You can't say rugby sevens.
Probably wrestling.
Wrestling?
Yeah.
Boxing.
Great answer.
Boxing.
I reckon you could throw some
He's got
hands.
a real mongrel attitude. That's great.
What's your score prediction for game one?
Oh, is this the main game you're talking about? Yeah.
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock kickoff?
Yeah.
I'll go 36-12 Knights, of course.
Like that.
And the second game? What are the girls going to get up?
I reckon that'll be a pretty tight game. We'll go 16-12 Knights.
16-12. So 2 Knights victories.
Obviously, yeah.
Unreal.
Well, we're hearing it more and more. Knights victories all round. The important question, though, if Kalen Ponga went to the Olympics, what's he winning gold in?
It has to be an actual Olympic sport.
And it can't be rugby sevens. That's a cop-out answer.
Yeah. I'll say ping pong. I reckon he's got a bit of skill.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Ping pong.
KP, Australian ping pong team, 2028. Confirmed.
Kalen Ping Ponga. All right, we're here with
Zoe.
and
Simon.
Zoe and Simon.
how are we feeling about today's game? What's your score prediction for game one?
Total pumping. Knights to win. 38-10.
I like that. Lots of 13 pluses. Lots of confidence.
The girls' game, what do you think?
I'll go 44-22 for the Knights against the Tigers and Ponga to score 3.
Oh, I love a hot take. Love
A
hot
hat trick
take.
from Ping Ponga.
Yeah, unreal.
And what about the girls' game?
Girls, same thing. A pumping, and let's go with 28-4.
Ooh, bad day to be the Dragons.
Yeah.
You know what they say? Knights slay dragons. It's
So-
science.
I like that.
Our second question, obviously the Olympics are wrapping up this weekend. What Knights player would you feel would excel at the Olympics? Who do you reckon is going to do well? And also, on top of that, Tyson Frizzell, what sport is he winning gold in?
Wrestling.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
Great call. Have we got
What about you?
Yeah.
Oh, the other player, I reckon Best.
Best in
Yeah.
wrestling?
No, just
Surely he's got to be good at.
Yeah. Sprint, huh?
Surely he's got to be good at the sprint. All right, we're here with Christy, and who are the kids? This is Angus and Blair. How are we feeling about today's game? Positive. What's your score prediction? Score prediction for game one?
22-20.
And for the girls?
28-16.
Tough question for you. We're sending Dane Gagai to the Olympics. What's he winning gold in?
Hurdle.
Hurdles.
Hurdles, that's not... Yeah, I back that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Dane hurdled someone to score a try this year at some stage, so that fits the bill, 100%.
We've got a really diverse team of athletes building here.
Well, Lav, we had some really good answers there.
We did.
Some athletes in our squad.
What I'm hearing is 2028 is going to be a rough year for the club because everyone's going to be over in LA competing.
Well, that's us. We're signing off from MJS. Hopefully 2 Knights victories are on the way.
Let's go.
Well, there you go, Lav. The people in Newcastle have spoken. Kalen Ping Ponga.
That's my finest work, I reckon.
That did get me. I did have a good belly laugh at that, mate. That was one of your
he's
finest
good?
moments.
Do you reckon he's good at beer pong?
He's good at everything. It's so annoying. Pick a sport, Kalen will be like, oh yeah, like we'll give it a go, and like he's like, representing his country in it a year later. It's crazy.
Didn't he really play AFL?
Yeah,
Don't make that up.
yeah,
The
and
Lions?
he won like a junior championship in golf in New Zealand.
Yeah, he can come to our golf day.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how talented that guy is.
Great at ping pong too, apparently.
Yeah, well, people think, 2028, who knows? Los Angeles.
That's what we've got to just get him into the pod, and instead of recording a pod, we're like, we're going to put you to the test.
Yeah, 100%.
You're our only hope of a gold in the ping pong in LA.
Yeah, 100%.
The country is depending on you. We've got a fun one. We're changing it up a bit.
Yeah, this is cool. This is your idea. I like when you come in with a few segment ideas.
This is what happens when me and Jimmy have one brain cell that just bounces between the two of us. We end up nutting out an idea. And yeah.
That's good stuff.
So what we're thinking is the Olympics are over.
Yeah.
But I've not regained my brain cells from the lack of sleep. So what we're going to do is hypothetically.
Half a brain cell each or one?
We share one.
Share one. That's different.
Just bounces like.
We're not
like
owning half each. We are one.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
So hypothetically, and I must stress this because I once did this and said hypothetically there's a new NRL team coming, and every single person I asked the question was like, is there a new team coming? Like, no.
Yes.
Hypothetically, we're going to have Rugby League sevens in LA.
Okay.
Not rugby sevens, slightly different, just so we can make up the rules.
Yeah.
What you need to do, or what we collectively need to do, is we're building a dream team. 3 girls, 3 boys.
Yep.
And you get 1 wild card.
And that's an all-time night.
Yep. So current players, and then you get 1.
I'd also like to add our 96 sevens jersey, aka the Holy Grail jersey, should be the strip for LA 28 Rugby League sevens. Hypothetically, of course.
Yeah, I like that.
Have you seen that jersey?
Yeah.
It's mad.
That's a good one.
So cool. All right. So
who's your number one? If you had to, if you can only pick one player, who are you picking?
So the 3 boys and the 3 are they current players?
Yeah.
And then the wild card is the one we can pick from any era.
Yeah.
Should we just make Joey the wild card now?
Joey could be the wild card, but do we want someone that's played since?
Well, he's the greatest player of all time.
True.
Should probably put him in. I think he did play sevens. Did Joey play in the 96 sevens team? I know Maddie did.
Yeah, remember that thing on stage where Maddie won the award, but then Joey got caught
That's
up?
right.
I think that was the sevens tournament.
Yeah. So Joey has played sevens. There you go.
Yeah, okay. He'll be
And the
wild
Knights
card.
won that comp. They won the World Sevens in 96. Yeah.
That's a fun fact.
So Joey is the wild card. We're locking
Joey's
him in.
the wild card.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Um,
All right. Let's go. Let's go our first male player, and we'll go male, female.
I'm thinking KP.
Yeah. That's a lock.
That's the obvious.
And then we're gonna go put Tamika in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Joey, Tamika, and Kaylin. Great start.
We could play with 3.
Yeah. Without having
We're also
three.
adding the disclaimer that this is a mixed team, and in our hypothetical world in LA, Tamika Upton can lift Kaylin Ponga over her shoulder, which we'll think twice about.
And the thing is with sevens, it's very open. So you need players that are fast.
Yeah.
Throw long passes. There's not so much forward play. It's a lot of, a lot of back play. It's probably the way you want to say.
Yeah.
That was an unintentional rhyme. A lot of back play. That's what I want to say. Bang. Okay. Our second male. Who are you thinking?
Oh.
The guy who scored 4 tries on the weekend.
Yeah.
Can you imagine him in sevens?
He's speedy.
He's got spiders on him. They can't tackle him.
Yeah.
Slippery is the word I'd like to use for Sharpie.
I almost, when I was racking my brain, because at first I thought we were going to do opposite teams. And I was this close, no offense to Kaylin Ponga, I was this close to putting Sharpie in because I knew that you would pick Ponga.
Yeah. The other one I want to put in for male, and I know we've gone off script now, but I just thought about how good this would be. You put Will Price in.
Oh, yeah.
So you go Joey, Will Price, KP, and Sharpie. Then on the girls, you go Tamika. You go... Who's going to go in there? Jessie.
Yeah, I was thinking Jessie, and then one more.
Jessie and Joey together. That would be a good post-season away trip.
This is
Good fun.
This looks like it's going to be the most fun.
Yeah.
Do they need a photographer for this?
And then our final. Who have we put in? Maybe Sheridan?
Oh, that's a good
Maybe
one.
Sheridan?
Very outside back heavy.
Yeah, but it's sevens.
You got a couple of
Yeah.
big boppers in the middle usually. Get the meters going, and then you shift to your wide bend. But
But I feel like it's more open play.
if you got that many guns,
You know what I mean?
I feel like you could go Sheridan or
Pricey and Sharpie would take a hit up. No dramas. Joey would take a hit up. I'm pretty sure Jesse took a few hit ups on the weekend too.
Well, you're playing the French or the Fijians probably in the Olympic gold medal final.
Okay, all right. So you're saying we need to maybe throw in a forward?
I was going to say CJ. Just based.
Yeah.
on,
Okay. Let's do that, and we might swap. Let's swap. Because Pricey's English too, which is a big problem. Because we're the but this is a Knights team in the Olympics, not the Australian team at the Olympics, right?
Yeah, it's like that. The original Matildas team. That was just a club team. That.
Would you put in KPP? I know that's another Englishman, but he's big, he's quick,
Big, quick, and
offloads.
famously not Australian.
Yeah, but I think
Another idea. Do we bring back Dom Young?
I think Brian Carney can get a run as well. Yeah, I reckon we do that. Let's go. So we're going Joey Wildcard.
Joey,
KP, Fletch, KPP, Tamika,
CJ,
Jesse. And Jesse. That's the Newcastle Knights.
What
Mixed
happens
sevens.
if KPP says, "Hey guys, love the energy, but I'm actually not from Australia"?
I thought you were going to do an English accent.
That was my
man.
attempt.
I thought you were going to. Oh, you were doing one?
I started and then I was like, oh.
No, but it's the Knights team, not a national team. So you play for the Knights and they can't.
But if we're playing England,
we won't be though.
England aren't very good at rugby sevens.
Yeah, and they can deal with it because they're Knights, so it's sweet. Hypothetically, in our world, they're eligible and we're using them.
Okay.
Are you happy with the team?
I'm happy with the team. I don't know.
I think we've got a lot of speed. We've got a lot of ball skill.
I don't know if KPP is going to be happy that we've just changed his nationality, but
Yeah, and he's going to be doing a lot of the work in the middle. But CJ would too. She wouldn't care. She'd be all about it. Yeah, that's good. I like that team.
Really
I
good
like that
combo.
team. I like that team. Happy with that?
Yep.
Lock it in. Bang. We've done it.
Pleasure doing business with you. Speaking of rugby sevens, do you want to know something exciting?
Hit me.
We've got a rugby sevens Olympian making her NRLW debut this weekend.
Yes.
Tanika Willison.
Yeah, she's been named on the wing.
Represented New Zealand.
Yeah. Obviously, unfortunately, Sheridan, I think, was battling a bit of an injury with her leg. She looked like she was in a bit of discomfort playing the Dragons. So it's obviously knocked her back for this week. But, so Lillianne and Tanika have been named on the wing. Big game.
That was a nice voice, right?
Yeah.
Big game, double header.
Well, Tanika actually won a gold medal previously.
Yeah.
The New Zealand side at the Tokyo Olympics.
Oh.
So she's a double gold medalist.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Do you reckon she's interested in coaching our rugby sevens team?
Yeah.
100%. Captain coach.
Love that. Did we make a mistake by not putting her in the team? I think we might have. We have a dual.
But it's rugby league sevens.
We have a dual gold medalist in rugby sevens, and we're like.
But this is rugby league sevens.
What about Kai Pearce-Paul?
Yeah, good point. Great point.
No offense to Kai.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just realized.
We're just going to alienate everyone.
I just realised that was the most.
Our hypothetical team is just going to ruin our relationship with everyone here at the club.
Anyway, this has been a great time to be on the podcast. I won't be coming back ever again.
But no, big game, top of the table. The Sharks haven't lost.
Sharks girls have proven to be a force to be reckoned with. But I will say this season is... I don't think anyone's going this season undefeated. That's my hot take for the NRLW.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
And then for the boys, the Sharks are
top
fourth.
4. Yeah.
So they're having a good year down at Shark Park.
Yeah.
Which, good for them.
Huge day for our club down there.
Do you know what they didn't win though?
What?
They didn't win Jersey of the Year. They came second. You know who was on top?
Yeah.
Us.
Yeah, bang. You gave him second.
Yeah.
That's pretty generous of you.
I'm a bit of a fiend for a Shark.
Yeah, and their jersey design is a bit more vintage, old school, right? It's kind of like their 80s designs and things like that.
Yeah.
Like that could be a complete lie. I don't know. I'm just
think
going
it is.
vibe and vibe on that one, but yeah. But yes, some big games on the weekend.
Yeah,
the boys,
if the boys win,
yeah, we need.
we're in.
Well,
we're one step closer to being
correct.
in.
We're still
Basically,
in the hunt.
If we lose, we're not mathematically out, but we put our fate in the hands of everyone else, which is never a nice place to be.
You don't want to do that.
Let's just get the win, I reckon.
And look, the Sharks are a quality outfit, so if we do get the win, it'll I think it'll give us a bit of confidence going into those last few games that we can mix it with those top 4 sides and get a result. It goes Dolphins.
Dolphins is last week of the season.
Titans.
Rabbits.
Rabbits.
Dolphins to finish.
And who?
Rabbitohs
Yep.
away.
Yep.
Titans at home.
Yeah.
Dolphins at home.
Two seasons
Don't
in a
we
row.
have a home game after this week though? Or is it 2 away back to back?
2 away
Okay.
and then home.
Yeah. There you go.
Do you want to know a fun fact? We always play the Bunnies on my birthday. 2 years in a row we've played the Bunnies in the week of my birthday.
Sorry. That's not always. That's the last 2 years.
2 years in a row. It's a trend.
You had me there. I was like, how does that even work?
2 years in a row we've played them the week of my birthday.
So for your present
We're going to,
W against the Bunnies, is that what you're looking for?
for my birthday,
Yeah.
Newcastle Knights, beat the Bunnies.
Okay. And a travel pie from 7-Eleven and a Red Bull for $5.
Yeah.
Add that on as well.
Yep.
Put a bow around it.
Yep.
There you go. We've just gone into the personal life. Love and Dubai.
Thanks for coming.
Well, you do lots of M1 travelling, so you know you
I
need
do.
to feel the system with our quality products from 7-Eleven service stations.
I would just like the
Not an
record to
ad.
reflect this is not an ad, but it can be 7-Eleven if you want to sponsor the podcast.
100%. But yeah, huge games, both sides. The girls need to bounce back. And the boys need to keep their season alive. So if you're a Knights fan and you're not down at Shark Park, you're definitely tuning in. So, hey man, hopefully we have a really good Sunday afternoon and hopefully we get 2 wins.
That's all we want.
Well, this is it, mate.
This
We're
is
here.
it.
We've arrived.
We're at our final destination.
Thanks again for coming in.
Anytime.
It was
Pleasure's all
fun.
mine.
It was fun talking to the fans. I do enjoy that.
It was.
The first time we did it was a bit awkward because we hadn't done it before, but I feel like every time we do it, it gets better and better. So
Yeah, we got some good answers.
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
the fun. I always want to know what people think
yeah.
of the boys.
Yeah, it's funny
The girls.
because we're lucky enough to do this for a living, you get a lot of insight from the other side of the fence. So it's good to get out there with the fans and the people and actually hit them up about what
And
they're
see what
thinking.
sport they think Kalen Ponga would do well at.
Yeah, correct.
I wonder if he's offended that no one said golf. Because that man,
That's a great
that man
point.
posts more about playing golf than I do, and that's a hard thing to do.
Well, I would go as far as to say that you have one more club endorsement than he does. Is it official with Callaway?
Well, they sent me clubs.
So I don't know. I'm sure Kalen could probably get clubs sent to me pretty quickly.
I
but
was going to say,
I don't know if he has an official affiliation with anyone just yet.
keeping his options open, you know,
you
play
gotta-
in the field.
You got to do that. You can listen to this podcast on Apple,
On Spotify, on YouTube.
all podcast platforms. Leave a review, 5 stars, of course. We want you to lie. There, I
Yeah.
said it. Even if you don't think it's 5 stars, give us 5 stars.
If you're
Say
going
how
to rate
good we are.
us less than 5 stars, don't rate us at all.
Yeah, 5 or nothing.
Yeah.
YouTube.
YouTube, comment,
Subscribe.
say how great Jay's hair looks today.
Yep. Look at it.
It's looking gorgeous.
It's a hairline of champions, or non-hairline of champions.
And comment about how he should get a Kafusi if we win the premiership.
I'm going to do it. It's not even that bad. I had a look at it. It's pretty funny,
It's funny.
and I could totally do it.
You could.
Yeah. So yeah, the Kafusi's
Have you consulted the wife on this one?
Doesn't
or?
matter. She'll be fine.
Famously bad things to say on a public stage. Doesn't matter what my wife thinks.
I love my wife with all my heart.
Let's cut up that soundbite.
And honestly, if a Kafusi's the thing that undoes the whole thing, I'll be like, wow, I didn't see that coming. Like, out of everything that's happened, she's like, that haircut.
She's like, I'm
nah,
calling her here.
straw that broke the camel's back.
Anyway, this has been Knights HQ.
We'll see you on the next one.